Everybody wants to know the safest and the most budget-friendly BMW to buy and use in Nigeria. Everybody wants to know the best BMW to buy in a country where every car buyer takes to their heels whenever they see this logo. I present to you the BMW E90, a car that is never talked about, underestimated, underappreciated, and underbought by Nigerians. My name is Crank of 234 Drive, and today I'll be showing you why buying the BMW E90 would be the best decision you would make in your life. I have been driving this car for a week and all I can say is hallelujah. I would also show you what to look out for when buying the BMW E90 in Nigeria and the likely problems you face and how to counter these problems in Nigeria. No other car looks like this. The BMW E90 is a sporty and compact sedan at the same time. The perfectly carved physique is not all in your face, but with time it just grows on you, like the beauty just grows on you. Until date, we still don't have a lot of this car in Nigeria. I always wonder why. The body lines, the headlights, the tail lights, they just form a perfect symphony that I cannot take my eyes off. BMW finished work on this car. You should know that the BMW E90 ran from 2004 up until 2012. In 2008 there was a facelift, and yeah, the facelift looks better than the pre-facelift model, obviously. You know we all have enemies, right? And this car is about 3 million naira for Tokunbo. So something crossed my mind. For 3 million naira, I am definitely begging my enemy to buy this car so that you can have a chance to bury the hatchet. The second reason why this car is a goal is that the interior is well built. Yes, for a car that's ran into 2012, this interior is quite old. It is not 2012-ish, but guys, this interior lasts forever, and that is more important to the average Nigerian. Look at this screen, for example. It is not a big screen, but they are the ones with the iDrive. You are better off with the ones that have iDrive. This one is just a very small LCD and it is not engaging. So I get your concerns. This interior is not interesting, but the quality makes up for all of that. Look at the leather on the seats, very upscale. The black interior of this car is blacking, like it is working. Look at the wooden finish here. Also, you notice that the interior of this car is driver oriented. Like you're not trying to, BMW wasn't trying to distract the driver. Look at the position of the two cup holders. There's one cup holder here, one cup holder here. There's no cup holder hinged towards the driver, so the driver needs maximum focus. This is a driver's car, and you can tell from the interior. If you even look at this place, like everything just hinged towards the driver. Let's take a look at the rear seating space. Whoa, it's cramped. Yes, I know. You can hardly see 3 people in the back of this car. It's 1, 2. This is a compact car. Remember, I told you this is a compact car. Compact means small, so you can't pack people in the back of this car. In fact, the secret to enjoying your BMW E90 is to not overload people in the car, because once you overload people, it scatters the weight distribution. 2 in the front, 2 in the rear. Enjoy the compactability of a BMW E90. Do you understand? If you want to pack people, go and buy a Toyota Sienna. The third thing that makes this car the best thing after bread and beans is that you have about 9 different engine configurations to pick from. You can buy either the 316i, the 318i, the 320i, the 320si, the 323i, the 325i, the 328i, the 330i, the 335i, or you can buy the M3. Different, I'm having a headache because it's just a lot. You can just pick any one you want. So when I say people coming out, the BMW, there's different engines to pick from. So now it boils down to, what do you want this BMW E90 to do for you? Remember, this is a guide to buying the BMW E90 in Nigeria. I know what you need. Just listen to me carefully. If you want comfort, you want sporty driving, and you still want to speed, then you should buy the 328i or the 330i. If you want complete peace of mind and you want economy, you don't want to speed, you don't care about speeding, you just love the looks on the BMW E90, then just buy the 320i. These are cars you can easily buy in Nigeria between 2.5 and 3 million naira. Now, if you want to speed and you don't want to buy the M3, you want to speed, that is what this car allows you to do. There's one called the 335i. carries a turbocharged 6-cylinder engine. This engine, there are two types. There's the M54 and there's the M55. Please, I beg you, because we are in Nigeria, just buy the M55. The M55 engine is the one that came out after the M54. And what does this tell you? This tells you that BMW made a big mistake with the M54 engine. So when you want to buy your BMW 335i because you want to speed, I swear this car speeds. Like, it feels like you're driving an actual performance car. Well, it's a performance car to me. But please, buy the M55 engine 335i. You still see Wahala. I've told you that if you don't want Wahala at all, I've told you what to buy. Buy the 328i. This is the 328i. This is the perfect in-between. This is like the middle child of the BMW E90. This is the best touring car you can find. You can travel long distance. It doesn't consume so much fuel. It's just really good, and it's also fast. Now, if you're a big boy, you have a lot of money, and you want to enjoy the E90, the maximum enjoyment you can get from the E90 would be the M3. But just know that the M3 is a performance car, and you know what the prices that come in performance car, normal problem. But going back to what I said, the safest to buy is the 328i. The fourth thing about this car is that this car drives like a Ferrari. Or let me say almost. Because I have driven this car a lot of times. But yeah, let's drive it together and let me show you what I'm talking about. So how to start it up, this is the key. You push the key fob into this place. Once it is in, sucks it in, then you press the brake. You start the car, push to start. So yeah, this car is on now. And yeah, so let's take a drive and it's on. First, the sitting position is very like a driver's car. It just grips you. I can see everywhere. Like, the visibility from inside this car is crazy. I can see what is almost on the floor. Like, the visibility gives you like a wide angle. You know these new cameras nowadays that have like wide angle lenses? That is what driving from a BMW E90 feels like. I can see everything around me. Yeah, very close to the ground. Yeah, you just need to know that this car is very close to the ground. So there's that. This is the 328i powered by an inline 6, no turbocharger, so you don't have any turbo issue. This car it doesn't have up to 300 horsepower, but it doesn't even feel like it. Very, very fast. It just feels refined. No way. The way this car launches is very, very seamless. Transmission is smooth. Very, very smooth. Man, this is not a performance driving session, but it's already feeling like one. Because this car, yeah, very, very balanced ride. Like, the steering is heavy, so it feels like you cannot go wrong. Like, it's just, see the handling, very, very sturdy. Very, very sturdy. Damn. BMW went crazy on this car. You're buying speed, you're buying cornering ability, you're buying handling, you're buying stability, you're buying balance. What else? This is a driver's car. So if you buy the BMW 328i, you're going to enjoy driving. Damn. Whoa. This guy is fast. With how fast it is, you can take corners, you can take bends, and it is still grounded. This is a perfect driver's car. And it's now economical on top. So why are you telling me that you are still going to buy another car over this? For 3 million naira? Damn. Now let's talk about what to look out for when buying a BMW E90 in Nigeria. I have told you that the 328i, the 330i, the 320i are the safe ones to buy. So let me tell you what you need to watch out for when you are buying these cars. Number one, you need to check out for broken plastic parts. BMW has a lot of plastic parts. The steering, the different parts are just plastic. So you need to watch out for broken plastic parts, because once they are broken, then you have to start changing them. So once you see a car that has a lot of broken plastic parts, you know that the owner did not really maintain it properly. Number two is you need to check for oil leaks. The BMW 328i doesn't really have oil leaks like that. So when you see oil leaks on cars like the BMW 328i or the 325i or the 330i, then there's a major problem somewhere. I advise that when you see an oil leak in a BMW, do not buy it, or just have it at the back of your mind that you're going to tackle real engine problem. Number three is you need to drive the car and make sure you're not hearing sounds when you're shifting gears. Once you're hearing clunking sounds, like you're shifting gear and you're hearing cluck, or like this, transmission is not smooth. That's a BMW thing, dude. You don't want to buy a problematic BMW E90 with a transmission problem. Number 4 is you need to watch out for water logged in the body of these cars. You need to use the drain plugs, pull out the drain plugs, make sure that there's no water logged inside the body, because BMW has that issue. The E90 has that issue where water just finds its way to settle down inside the body and it starts to rust. So you need to watch out for rust, watch out for water logged in the car of this body. Now, what are the problems you would face while owning a BMW E90 in Nigeria? To be very honest, I have told you, buy the 328i. If you buy the 328i, like I have said, no issue, no issue. The only issue you might face after buying a Tokunbo 328i in Nigeria is maybe you change your water pump at some point, because the water pump would have failed. This car is coming from somewhere, somebody has used it, so it has water pump issues already. Water pump fails when it gets old. It's not rocket science. It's about 400k. That's actually a lot of money. But if you buy the 400k water pump, that's the original one. For another 10 years, you're good. But if you buy the lower quality ones for about 150k, 200k, that one will only carry you for about 2-3 years. But aside the water pump that can come up, any other issue that comes with your 328i was caused by you, was caused by bad maintenance. Servicing is about 50k for the original engine oil, original oil filter. Then you just need to spend money. It's not a lot of money. Trust me, the parts of this car are cheap. The two headlights is about 25k. The bumper is about 25k. The tail light is about 10k. The parts on the BMW E90 is very, very cheap. So body parts are cheap. There's nothing to worry about. The BMW E90 is not a car you spend a lot of money on for maintenance. That's why I've told you to avoid the trims like the 335i. Buy the 328i and you're going to enjoy the power that comes from this car. It's just a very sweet car to own. So yeah, this car really works if you buy the 328i. If you're ready to make that sacrifice of owning a BMW, what sacrifice am I talking about? You need to be able to spend money on parts. You need to be able to repair as it happens. You need to be able to do preventive maintenance. Then you should totally go for this car. Buy the 328i. And yeah, I am definitely going to buy this car this year. I'm going to try my best, because what I have experienced, I've never felt it from a 3 million naira car of any other brand. No way. My name is Crank of 234 Drive, and today I've showed you why the BMW E90, especially the 328i, is the best decision you can make for yourself this year. Please like, share, subscribe, and just share this video with everybody and let everybody know what's going on the 234 Drive channel. My name is Crank, and see you later.